we're a family. We're going on this journey together. I'm holding your hand. We're going to do this together. We're growing your hair. And all them doubts that's in your hair, you don't think your hair can grow? Baby, if I can grow it, you can grow it. All hair grow. Let's just get into it.
Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them toy flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got...
Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go straight into the video. I have numerous amount of things that I need to let you guys in on, so I can't just tell you one set number. I'm gonna just talk to you guys. It's not your normal typical 10 things to grow your hair. Like, I'm gonna just literally lay it all out, everything that I really went by on my journey. I will be referring to my book, so if I'm looking down, I'm sorry, but it's literally no way I'm about to memorize all this stuff without forgetting something, and I don't want to forget anything that will help y'all on this journey that you're about to take or you're already taking. So number one, I put down all hair grows. I need you guys to know that, like, y'all stop saying y'all hair don't grow. Like, I was saying at the beginning, my hair doesn't grow, my hair doesn't grow. Yes, it grows, but it's breaking. So now we have to figure out, how do we retain this length? How do we stop the breakage? Because if your hair didn't grow, honey, you'll be bald-headed. Our hair sheds every single day. So something is growing because you're not bald-headed. But like I said, we got to figure out, how do you retain your length? That's it. So number two, what works for me may not work for you. So I get this a lot, and this is what I did in the beginning of my journey, so I can't act like I wasn't like this. I was. Like, I always get the question, hey, what products do you use? I did the same thing in the beginning. I asked so many people, I saw their hair long, I'm like, hey girl, what products do you use? And I get it, and it didn't work. I'm like, no, this not it. Like, I was struggling in the shower. How does she like this product? But then I had to realize we all have different hair types. So what works for her hair didn't work for my hair. What works for my hair may not work for your hair. So you can't just go off of everything that I'm doing. You have to learn your hair. You have to know your hair type. You have to know everything. You have to be educated on your own hair. Number three, I said, make sure you really want it. This is the 3 things I had to ask myself. Shania, are you ready to be committed? Are you ready to be consistent? Are you determined? How bad do you really want it? And it was, I had to sit down with myself, like, I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not pretty because I don't have the hair that I want. I'm always covering up with sew-ins. I didn't like that feeling. I didn't have the self-love that I should have had for myself in my natural beauty, and I was tired of feeling like that. So I was like, I'm done. Like, if I want long hair, I'm gonna get long hair. If you want short hair, you can have short hair. But at the end of the day, I want to wear my natural. I want to feel pretty in my natural state. I don't want to feel pretty wearing weaves, ponytails, and that's when I feel pretty. No, I didn't like the feeling. I was spending so much money on that. And at the time, I was in high school. So if my parents said no, I couldn't get a sew-in, I'm crying. Why are you crying? You should not cry. Like, at the end of the day, that's because I really believed that I wasn't pretty because I didn't have long hair. So ask yourself at the end of the day, how bad do you really want it? I knew I really wanted it bad because I knew the feeling that I had to go through, and I was done feeling that way. Either you could stay the same or make the change, and that's what I had to do, make the change. So number 4 was let go of all the heating tools. If you're ready to start, you gotta let it go of all of it. This is even the blow dryer. That was crazy. When I first found out, I'm like, okay, I can let go of the flat iron. I don't plan on flat ironing my hair anyway. I'll give it to my mom. So they say even blow dryers. I'm like, oh, like, I can't blow dry my hair. So that was a little bit, that was hard for me, but you have to let go of it all. This is a new journey. And it's not going to be easy, but if you really want to see true results, let go of the heating tools for a while. Number 5, I said protective styling. It's so many different protective styles out there, but you have to find the one that you feel as if looks best on you. I personally did a lot of updos. I feel like it fit in my face. I did slick backs as I have right now. I also, later in my journey, I started wearing wigs. I figured out how to make wigs, and I really feel as if that really took off, you know, my hair. Like, I left my hair on long completely. And I never thought I would wear wigs, y'all. I always said, I'm not wearing a wig. But that was best for my hair, to be honest, because of my curl texture. It's really tight. It can get knotted. So, you know, all that manipulation on my hair, it really wasn't giving the true, you know, growth that my hair could possibly give. So yes, the weaves allowed me to leave my hair alone for months. But that's another thing. You have to be careful when you wear wigs. You cannot just neglect your hair. You have to make sure your hair is still moisturized. The best moisturizer is water. So yes, wigs are easy, but don't neglect your hair and be lazy with it. So it's a lot of protective styles, low manipulation styles, where you just kind of like leave your hair alone for a while. If you can go a week, that's basically a protective style without touching your hair. So the next thing is knowing the difference between sealants and moisturizers. Guys, this was big for me. Oils are not moisturizers. And that's crazy because I really thought they were when I first started. I'm like, I'm oiling my hair. Like, no. Oils are sealants. So basically, your moisturizers are leave-in conditioners, creams, and then you'll seal it with the oil. That will lock in the moisture. But when you put oil in your hair, all you're doing is clogging your pores. Crazy, but that is what I've learned. So just make sure you have a moisturizer for your hair. If you don't know, your ends is the driest part of your hair. So that's why you have to focus on your ends all the time and make sure it's moisturized. You have to moisturize and moisturize and moisturize. And this is your new hair, so it's not as dry. So make sure you focus on your hair, at your ends of your hair, moisturize it. Like I said, the best moisturizer is water. So if you want to get a nice spray bottle, if you wake up in the morning, you want to spray it, you can do that. You could put a leave-in conditioner. You could put a cream in there, lock it with the oil, spray it with water. However you want to do, that's how you retain length. That's one of the ways you can retain length. Number 7, I put trimming ends. Guys, oh, this was hard for me. Like, I never really came to, you know, agreement with the trimming ends, okay? That was hard. Like, I used to like to try to hold on to all the dead hair. I didn't realize I was, but I was like, no, you're not cutting my hair, no. Because my hair was not where I wanted to be. I'm like, no, I just grew. No. So I'm like, you're not putting the scissors in my hair. So then one day I don't even know, I think probably I was watching a YouTube video, and basically whoever I was listening to had said that you can hold on to the hair all you want. The split ends, it's going to continue to rise up. You're going to end up cutting off more than you actually need to cut off. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay, Shanae, you have to just, you know, do this. Like, if you want long hair, this is what needs to be done, do it. So I finally, like, you know, did it. I'm like, okay, I'm trimming my ends. And then after a while, it was no problem. Like, I'm like, okay, I saw my hair was growing even faster. I'm like, okay, we can trim the ends, because I was doing, you know, moisturizing my hair. I was doing a protective styling, so my hair was growing. And I'm like, okay, I can do this cutting the ends. I can cut my ends. I can trim my ends when needed. And then after a while, I stopped going to the beauty shop and letting people cut my hair. I have one person that can do, and that's my girl Sophia. She can put her hands in my hair if she wants. But I did learn myself how to trim my ends. But if I want something professional, I would go to my girl Sophia. So find somebody that you know. Just don't be cutting your hair just to be cutting your hair. Like, they know the journey that you're on. They know what you want. Because some stylists can go so they're happy. So that's that. Make sure you're trimming your ends by, I think they say like 5 to 6 weeks, but I don't do that. I just trim when needed. Make sure you trim when needed. I feel like you don't have to get your hair trimmed that much, especially when you're natural, because you're not really doing nothing to your hair. It's natural. So just trim when needed. You will notice, like, when you need to trim, your hair will lock up. It's not acting right. It's shedding too much. So that's when you can notice to trim. Or another way, how I do it personally, if I can see straight pieces, I know that hair is damaged, and I'll just go ahead and chop it right off with no problem. So, because I don't feel as if all areas need to be clipped. That's me. Like, if I see, you know, some damage right here, I'm going to cut that part off, but everything doesn't need to be clipped, like, unless you want it all to be leveled out. But since they can do that when I straighten my hair, I'm not clipping that all off for no reason. You guys have questions, I want to answer them. I want to do this journey with you. Do not give up. Stay committed. Be consistent. Be determined. And make sure you guys pray. I'm sorry. I got to stop. I prayed all the time. I literally cried out. God knew I wanted to have long hair. I prayed my butt off. I prayed. And you have to. I'm sorry. For those if you don't believe, I'm sorry. Y'all crazy. But I prayed to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, every single day, because I know how I felt. And I just talked to him like, God, this is what I want. Show me what I have to do. So show me what I have to take. So that's another thing I did. That's the first thing I did before I even started my journey. And that's all I have to tell you guys.
Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them toy flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop. Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a whitey. Keep my hands clean, got